Yeah, this is a great taboo. This is the Birdman's ride. Yeah.
All right, that's a quick opening. I should probably work on that. So guys, we are here for another Birdman ride along. Normally, I have a little bit of more Weisenheimerness in me, and literally nobody's watching this right now. So hopefully, on the flip side, you guys come back and watch this a little bit. I'm gonna go do some other non-EFED stuff. So I have my other buddy here in the background, Eric. He's the one that helps me pay for StreamYard and everything. He has a 2K background. I'm trying to convince him to come on stream, but we're probably still a couple weeks removed from that. But once he gets his 2K league off the ground, we'll show that a little bit more. Maybe get him on air. So I've already introduced him and Birdman, so they should be able to work together. Yeah, guys, before I pick up the Birdman, this game should never be played with canceling people. Yes, there are certain people that should be canceled, but like, especially if you're one of the upper echelon of e-fedders in this game, you can talk shit. Try to beat other e-fedders at that game. Find a way to get booked at them. Else, I don't know, the cancel aspect of this game and shutting people out and gatekeeping, I never fully understood. So like, play the game. I don't know. Try not to kick people and try not to lie when you do kick people, because when you lie about the stupid shit, that's when the real stuff happens, and then people don't necessarily believe it because there's so much lying before. So speaking of that, I believe I'm around in the corner over here. Let me get the keys ready. Without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, the burn.
Jimmy G, thank you for that intro. Eric, I'm looking forward to our partnership on this program. I've seen your work with the 2Ks, and I'm looking forward to having someone of your expertise at the realm. When I say kick motherfuckers, I mean it. But, let me digress a little bit here, guys. Let me sit back. Today I had my debut match in Revolt Wrestling against the Dark Angel himself, Randall Wilson. And it seems like Randall Wilson was victorious this one. But, Randall Wilson and I, we've always been combatants. I win some, he lose some. But you know what? This was an important match. Because this match would end that rivalry. So Randall Wilson, before I, recognize you and acknowledge you, I must say it felt so good elbowing your wife in the cross that big head right there in the goddamn Walmart aisle, you drunk son of a bitch. And I know damn well you got damn more locked up in one of those walls of yours. But congratulations, Randall Wilson. You beat the Birdman. You didn't mention one wrestling move, and you didn't talk about burying anybody. But you still got that goddamn W. So let me point to the sky and say, Randall Wilson, I acknowledge you to be a better e-fetter than the goddamn Birdman. So now, as a man, see, I stepped up. I had a match and lost, and look who's still here. So, to all you haters out there, hopefully that gives you some excitement. Hey, Soul Star, I saw you cheerleading out there during Randall Wilson's match, you son of a bitch. Get your stuttering ass out here, so I could choke slam the shit out of that ass. Bring that boy wonder of yours, AJ Storm, with you. so I could beat the fuck out of his ass also. But yeah, you know, for my match, guys, I try to do like, you know, something a little different. I try to add, you know, my cult past, my story structure. You know, I try to include all that in my work, and it seems like the Burn Man, you know, missed the mark, but, you know, I'll get it back again next week. You know, the Birdman's always down for matches. Birdman's always down for just playing the goddamn game. But I would like to talk about the cancel culture known as EFED. You know, I've seen a lot of you fuckers during my time out here in the wasteland canceling the Birdman, slandering the Birdman. Look at Randall Wilson. Randall Wilson showed up to fight. He got a W. What's so wrong about facing the Birdman? You know, I've been marked many things in the wasteland, yet those that want to slander my name, they're not coming around. You know, let's talk about miracles. You know, I fucking block Ronnie James. I block Russian Scotty. I block LJ and King. I block every account that motherfucker has. And now my account miraculously stops getting reported. Ain't that a fascinating trait there? Tonight we have a few special guests. A mentor of mine, someone that took me under his wing when I first walked into this business. The Irish Pitbull. You know, he showed me. We had a little rivalry out there in West Virginia promo wrestling, and you know, he hell of a worker, hell of a talent. The man's a legend. I could say I learned a lot from, you know, that was my base. Was from the Irish Pitbull. So he'll be coming on tonight. Matt Chef, he has a lot to say. He's a little disappointed with the whole direction EFED's gone. But, you know, the Birdman warned him. The Birdman told him off the bat, listen, out here in the wasteland, they will fucking slit your throat. They will stab you in the back. They'll do whatever it takes to get ahead. And I'm talking about, you know, the scum trash like El Wapo and Justin Barr and Mad T, and you know, these individuals, these conniving, venomous, ruthless scumbags that wear sheep clothing and call themselves promoter artists. You know, so, you know, Birdman's word of advice, folks, you know, stay away from those criminals. You know, and for the goddamn, you know, Eric, write this down, you son of a bitch. For the record, I like the LJ and King. I think the LJ and King, you know, there's something about the son of a bitch. You know, he's comical, he's talented. You know, talking to him, his presence is known. You know, but it's just like Stunning G says, you know, it's the King's paranoia. That's the enemy. So, King, if I could suggest anything, it would be stop living a lie and go touch some goddamn grass, you son of a bitch. got here? Who else we got? Who else is called out the Birdman? You know, I like to take some time to talk about a few segments on tonight's program. You know, we're going to talk about people's promos. And what was my assessment of the caliber of talent in Revolt Wrestling. And Vicky Vale. Listen, man, you've been in my comment section every fucking live, asshole. And then you say you need fucking notice? Hey, you son of a bitch, I'm here till 9. Here's your fucking notice. All right, so put your fucking wig on, get your fucking tap dance shoes out, and come on out. And whatever son of a bitch said during my promo in the comments section, I read all that shit. And the son of a bitch that says, oh, it's the same routine, Burn Man. It's the same dance. Hey, motherfucker. Why don't you come on this live and tell me it's the same fucking dance? All right, there's the fuck. Yo, Eric, send the StreamYard. There's the fucking StreamYard link. All right? Like, holy fuck, man. I'm sick and tired of this shit. All of you want to talk this shit? Oh, we don't want to give the Birdman clout. We're not coming on his program. We're going to boycott the Birdman. Guess what, motherfucker? You still watching the goddamn reruns. So it's still a fucking win. Birdman's still looking for a manager. I finally found the fucking cameraman, because Jimmy G, he makes all these fucking threats saying, Birdman, I'm gonna fucking cancel your shit if you don't recognize Randall Wilson. Hey, my opening fucking speech was that. All right. And then he's like, you know what? I don't have time to monitor your fucking shit. You need to get a monitor. So, I asked Jimmy G, well, Birdman don't know nobody. Birdman don't know a goddamn person. So he got me this Ewok looking motherfucker, and the kid right now, from what I've seen, the kid's doing a good job. So, the kid's doing a goddamn good job. Let's see, my match promo. I mean, if I looked at my match promo as a whole, I thought it was all right. Listen, Birdman, fighting Randall Wilson is the same shit, so it's all gone. I thought JP was a good fucking on-screen talent. But I wouldn't call it Turnbuckle Talk. I wouldn't call that show Turnbuckle Talk. I would come up with a new name. That's just my 2 cents. Because Turnbuckle Talk is, great taboo. He talks about toys. He talks about fucking action figures. He talks about wrestling, old and current. And it just seems like it's Turnbuckle Talk, but like, I don't know, Jimmy G, he's kind of taking over that shit. He's not really welcomed on the Birdman ride. But he's my boss. This is his car. This is his his network. So we got that going. Oh, I gotta pack my bowl. Who's this? Is Randy Wilson coming on? I don't. He's probably sleeping, man. He was drinking before he joined. Randall Wilson was drinking before he joined that show this afternoon, so there's a good chance he was drinking all day. I mean, he was obviously drunk during his promo. I mean, he's drunk when he's like, stuttering and he's like cross-eyed and he has that crazy look in his eye. Listen, I lost my match. All right, listen, Birdman lost his match, but you want to talk about dark past? Randall Wilson has a really fucked up dark past, folks. So, I mean, I'm not gonna touch into that, but yeah, he's really. I wouldn't trust him. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I wouldn't trust the son of a bitch. I've seen him steal talent's fucking work. I've seen him snatch young kids' stories out of their fucking hands, job them out, and say thanks for the fucking story, thanks for the 3 months, kid, get the fuck out. I've seen that firsthand, about 3 times. So, you gotta be careful. We gotta be careful who we allow in the Revolt Wrestling. But I heard Randall Wilson changed his page. After the whole Mad Dog, because they were tag partners. I almost had the opportunity to meet both those individuals at Kim Kirsten's match, but the Birdman didn't go to no goddamn match. Birdman certainly went to the goddamn after party and had a good old time. Hello?
Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome War Eagle.
Oh, really? Is that all you got for me? How bizarre. How bizarre. I see that every time that I come on, you get depressed because that I'm, like I said, when I first started in the Revolt, I said I was coming after you.
Yeah, War Eagle, let me ask you, how do you feel being a protege of Randall Wilson? He beats the Burn Man, and now his student thinks he can step on up and do the goddamn same.
Oh, trust me. You're the one who ran your mouth in the beginning. Now it's time to pay up.
Well, War Eagle, I'll say this right now. You were one of the greatest bag boys the Birdman has ever had. You used to polish my shoes so goddamn well. And then you let me beat off to those pictures of your aunt with the fat ass. You're a good man on the road there, sir.
I'm going to cut you off right there because you're biting off more than what you can chew. For one, I never carried any of your bags. Every time you told me to, I just looked at you like you were the fucking fool. Like, is this fool serious? Like, no. Because that's not how a locker room works. That's not how it works. That's not how I work. That's not who I am. I don't do that.
Oh yeah, now I see you now. Where I'm saying I see you now, War Eagle. You're in a main event. You're going against the goddamn owner and his fucking assemble. You're leading the charge. I mean, I see War Eagle being one of the biggest faces. Birdman's a mid-carder. Why go backwards, War Eagle? Why not go forward?
Well, considering the fact that you have to pay your dues eventually, that's why I decided to, kind of call you out after you left in the comments on the show earlier. Oh, and speaking of Randall Wilson, you need to pay your dues up to him and you got to do it before 11:59 tonight.
I already did it. The son of a bitch is sleeping. How can I? What the hell can the Birdman do about that? That son of a bitch is passed out.
Nobody's seen it. Nobody's seen it. I didn't see it.
Well, watch the goddamn rerun, you son of a bitch. I don't know what to tell you, War Eagle.
Well,
I already did my fucking
I watched
apology.
the live earlier, and you did not do your dues.
All right, I'll tell
And
you
so-
what. You wake up Randall Wilson from his drunk nap, and get that son of a bitch some whiskey in him, and throw him on camera, and get his tap dance shoes on, and let's get the road apology letter exception going. All right.
He can get on whenever he wants. I'm not the boss of him. He does not control me.
Yeah, so what
Remember,
happened there? You guys had
have trained me.
You guys had a little falling out. What happened? War Eagle, tell your fans. You and Randall Wilson had a falling out. You guys used to be boys. He used to be your mentor. And then he started beating your ass up. He started smacking you around. And then he left the nest.
Actually, no, he never smacked me around. It's just he got too drunk. I couldn't handle it. So I walked away. Did my own thing.
Yeah, he has an alcohol problem.
The War Eagle seen his issues and stepped away, and it actually hurt his feelings because you know what? I did do a lot with him, and he's a good guy. Don't get me wrong, but like I said, the drinking is what made me walk away, and it has nothing to do with him or Magnificent Raven. It's just something that I just said I was gonna do as soon as it got to a point where I couldn't handle it anymore.
Now you're referring to the Magnificent Bitch. Is that correct?
I wouldn't call her a magnificent bitch because she made you look like a bitch every time you were running your mouth over there in CWF.
Really? Because that bitch got the whole fucking locker room to jump in on our match, in our Walmart match, and that bitch beat me with her fucking frog splash.
Well, no, let's get it all right. All the people didn't want to see you blabbering at the mouth 24/7, calling her a whole bunch of bitches and whores and this and that. Everybody knew what you were capable of. So that's why everybody in CWF joined in. Oh, and my own tag team partner, Johnny Canada, has hopped on.
Johnny Canada, welcome to the Birdman Ride.
Hey, what's going on?
Johnny Canada, just tell us, a little about your character, your move set, what you're about.
So for me, in terms of like my promo style, I'm a very laid back promo artist, but I'm also very much a storyteller. Like I like to create storylines with people. That's what I'm best at.
All right, so you're more in the, War Eagle's a little bit about the storytelling too. You guys, the booking in this federation is pretty interesting. I gotta say, you guys actually do make a pretty good team.
Well, we still have our match left, and you never know what could happen.
Personally, no, you really don't.
Personally, I hope you guys beat the fuck out of that worthless piece of shit of a fucking artist who always has opinion on everyone's shit, yet his bullshit, me pissing, had more views than anything he's ever done. And I'm talking about JD.
JD's JD. JD's been in this game longer than any one of us. He's done a lot of good things in his career, but you gotta take the criticism and or just ignore half of
War Eagle, he's a dumb fuck, and I hope you beat the fuck out of his ass.
Well, Johnny Canada, Casey, and I are going to come in, swoop down, beat some asses, get our asses beat in the process, and while Johnny Canada's doing what he needs to get done, Casey's gonna come flying in with his frog splash, and I'm gonna come in, whether it be Shady, whether it be JD, whether it be Jimmy, I'll come in and use my hands or
Yeah, use
claws,
your aerial abilities. You know, use your top ropes. You know,
fly
come
in,
down like
swoop
the
down,
eagle.
choke the hell out of them.
I know your whole repertoire, War Eagle. But Johnny Canada, I don't know what your finisher move is called. So please share, enlighten our
So for my
audience.
finisher, I'm more of like the classic TNA X division. I might be a bigger guy, but my finisher is the Canadian Destroyer.
Wow. Has there ever been a match where you're like, you know what, fuck this guy, I'm not protecting his ass, and you try to break a motherfucker's neck in the ring?
Nah, I mean, I always try to be on the safe side with things like that. But if I
So
need to,
yeah.
I could. It would take me a while, but if I need to, I'm sure I could climb up to the top rope and tsunami somebody if I absolutely had to.
Yeah, I understand. You know, Birdman, personally, myself, I like to fight dirty. You know,
We
I will
do.
sucker punch a motherfucker. War Eagle will tell you, I fight dirty. I fight the dirtiest there is. You know, I'm not afraid to beat up women. I'm not afraid to fucking choke slam a motherfucker through a fucking toy aisle. All right, that's where the burn man's at. But I see you guys. Taking this main event. I mean, Shady hasn't shown. He's a no show. JD's ass, and then Jimmy he's so goddamn busy. I don't see them showing up.
Well, the thing is with Shady, it's just like his name says, he's shady. Like, you don't know whether or not you can trust him, and you probably can't.
No, I don't trust Shady. He's in it. He's always in it for himself.
You never really know what you're gonna get out of Shady Sean McKenzie. You might get a throat punch, fuck you type of
Shady is
promo,
so
or you
involved in
get
politics nowadays. He lost his edge. He's not even gonna show up to this piece of shit. I mean, let's be fucking. This is below Shady Sean McKenzie.
I wouldn't say that because then he could come out of nowhere and put your money where your mouth is and make you sit there and just make you look really, really bad.
I mean, listen, War Eagle. You know, he could try. They all could try. I mean, look at Randall Wilson. He could get an apology from the Birdman now, but that son of a bitch got so drunk. You know, he's probably sleeping on his goddamn line now.
Or that man could just be watching the live, waiting for the right moment, or just saying he's not going to waste his time on a burn man who walked away from their buried alive match knowing that he just beat the burn man after burn man ran his mouth.
Yeah.
You just said yeah, of course.
That could be a thing. You know, you never know with Randall Wilson. You know, like I said, he's another piece of shit I wouldn't trust.
But you want to know who I wouldn't trust?
Who's that?
It's an easy answer. It's one word, but it has 3 letters, and it's called YOU. It's called you.
Wow.
As much as you've gone all over the place, as you've gone and talked about this person and that person and then tried to get me to lace up your boots and carry your bags, which never in a million years would I ever do that. Yeah, you are. I wouldn't even trust you, and even no matter who you talked about. If you are on my side or not, I still wouldn't trust you.
War Eagle, listen, man. I've never stabbed a son of a bitch in the back. All right, Baron Man, tack straight on. I might be a heel, but I'm not a piece of shit snake scumbag like Mad T. So Johnny Canada, what else can you tell me? What's going on with the Canadian Destroyer? I mean,
So the Canadian Destroyer, it's basically the sunset flip, but it turns into a pile driver. It's like the Petey Williams used to do to everybody in TNA.
Sorry, the Revolt network kicked me off there for a second. Jimmy,
Eric,
you might want to fix
Eric
that.
doesn't appreciate your commentary. I mean, I can see why. Birdman's trying to be very impartial. I'm on the clock. I'm just the driver. Eric's the new guy though. So if War Eagle wants to talk, Eric, he could talk. All right.
All right,
Yeah, that's
Good.
my cameraman. Yeah, he's a new guy. But War Eagle, what bullshit are you selling tonight?
There ain't no bullshit I ain't selling. The only thing I'm getting ready to do is join my tag team partner over here and call up KC and say, hey, let's go get ready to win those trios championships.
Now, what is this team? What is this team called? What do you guys have a name?
The North American Connection.
This is interesting because we got War Eagle representing the United States. We got Johnny Canada
representing
and we got KC
Canada over there.
Luchador.
I don't even know where KC really is from on that. If his
I'm pretty sure he is from Kansas City.
Yeah, well, you know what? But his heritage, his roots. He's a luchador. He's Mexican style. All right. He's one of those.
Right.
He's one of those Mexicanos. Listen, Birdman, I'm more Midwest, man. I will sucker punch the fuck out of your ass with a roll of quarters, and no one will know the Birdman did that. All right, because I wouldn't even tell the goddamn boys. That's how the Birdman rolls.
Yeah, we all know that's how you roll. Yeah. But I have a question. How is it out there in the bumfuck nowhere of West Virginia?
In the Appalachia, we all enjoy the finer things in life. I can say that right now.
Yeah, must suck that you don't have your own place right now.
Why are we taking shots at the Birdman, War Eagle? We're here to play a game, bro. My personal info got fucking leaked. But guess who got leaked by? Guess who leaked the fucking Birdman's info? Mad Dog Dan Moore, you son of a bitch.
You mean that pedophile?
Yeah, that's who everyone turned to. Thanks for exposing the Birdman, and then look who that is. A goddamn pedophile. A scumbag piece of shit.
That man is nowhere to be seen or heard from right now, which is a good thing.
Yeah, because he's living in fucking Randall Wilson's goddamn walls.
That JoJo guy. What's up?
Who are you?
The American War Eagle.
Who? anyways, and that's Birdman. That's the only reason I showed up. Hi, Birdman. You done running?
Who am I running from? Please introduce your character.
I don't need to introduce something. I'm the man, the myth, the legend, the one, the only, the dirty one, the obnoxious one, the one that pressed the boundaries, Hobo Joe, fool. You should already know that. You already done ran from me once.
You're not the only one he's running from.
Hobo Joe, I've never heard of you. You know,
Yeah,
if
yeah,
me
yeah,
running's
yeah. You
getting
talked
me
hard
kicked
shit in
from
EWN.
federations, I can't help that.
Yeah, you
I
talk shit
can't
on
help
everybody
that.
on EWN and ran like a little schoolgirl.
I've
With your
never been
panties
in
in a twist.
UWN in my life. I never
Yeah,
stepped
got
foot
your
there.
panties in a twist. That's why you're there. "Ugh, I don't know who Hobo Joe is. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. You
I
know
don't
who he
know
is,
Hobo
fool.
Joe, but I'm interested, Hobo Joe. You know, hop on this ride and
You want to hop on a ride?
yeah,
I got something you can hop on.
tell me what I've
But
done.
trust me, you ain't going to like it. It's going to be a rodeo that you can't buck off of, sir.
All right,
You got me?
You know what, Hobo Joe. You know, I'm actually intrigued now.
Oh,
So,
I'm a trick or treat. I got the treat and the trick for you. The trick is you would disappear. The treat is you're gone.
I never even met this man. God damn it, War Eagle. Who is Hobo Joe? Where are you from?
Like I said, man, I'm the man, the myth, the legend, the one, the only dirty one, the obnoxious one, the one that pressed the boundaries, Hobo Joe, and I am here, there, and everywhere. I am the scum of the earth.
Remember, Burn Bitch, you ran your mouth. Just like I'm coming after you, he's now coming after you as well.
So
Hobo Joe, what piece of shit things the Burn Man done to you? Please tell the audience.
I'm paying attention to this. What makes a jobber in EFED? Well, look up the name Burn Man, or
I did
800.
lose to Randall Wilson tonight.
Well, I mean, it's Randall Wilson. Anybody would lose to him. Well, because everybody's got their favorites, but we won't mention names because CWF and everybody's got a long reach. And they're scared of me too. G13 scared of me. All them motherfuckers are scared of me too because they don't want to make.
The goddamn CWF.
Oh, dude, I know everybody.
I said, Burn Man. I never seen your
if
meth addict ass in my life. You
look.
bitch.
We'll be honest here. If you want me, get out the kiddie pool and actually come play in the big leagues. Until then, just remember that I got on here in 20 seconds time and schooled you. And everybody's going to remember when the man, the myth, the legend, the one, the only, took Burn Man and took Burn Man and drug him down the street.
Wow. All right, Hobo Joe. War Eagle, did you see that hobo? Who let the goddamn hobo in the car?
You got nothing to say on that one.
I got attacked by a meth addict.
He really did school your ass. You might as well go back to that kiddie pool.
I mean, I'm on the clock. I mean, I don't know what he wants.
And it's okay. Nobody has to know who I am because they don't know the American War Eagle. They will eventually.
He was in the CWF. I've never seen him in my life. Yeah, I was in the CWF. Listen,
So, Burn Man,
I don't got a problem with the king.
what is your next topic? Is it silence?
I'm thinking about who Hobo Joe is.
Or did the big boy finally come out to play?
Yo, where you go? Can you hear what the Birdman's saying?
Because I can't even hear a word you're saying, even if you're speaking.
Yo, Eric, fix that shit, man. Eric, listen, bro. You pay for this shit, man, but make it fucking work. Holy fuck, bro. Did that Hobo Joe guy? Did anyone hear what I was saying? I don't know. He came in hot, man. Listen, if Revolt Wrestling is gonna pick up meth addicts while I'm on the clock, I got at least get some some fucking perk. Give me fucking gold. I mean, I'm on the fucking clock. And I didn't pick up no meth addicts in my last job. I'll say that right now. But all are welcome on the Birdman ride. I just don't listen, like parts of the wasteland, man, can even freak out the goddamn Birdman. I'll say that right now. That guy was blasted. But that was Hobo Joe. Birdman will face. I mean, Birdman will face anybody. I need the fucking work. All right, so this place is the goddamn Philippines. So you tell me your fucking choice. All right. Because Birdman's not going to the goddamn Philippines anytime soon. I'll beat the fuck out of a Chinaman any goddamn day. But when it comes down to it, I don't trust how I'm getting paid. Because in my experiences, those lady boys get uglier and uglier. I assure you that. Pale Horse could tell you firsthand. We had some interesting guests tonight so far. I mean, I'm I'm also new to Revolt Wrestling as well, so I don't know what type of people or creatures are going to be coming onto this ride, but anyone's welcome here, man. That's really it. I like to talk about an elephant in the room, though. Hold on, I'm gonna pull over. Hold on a second. Let me pull over. Last episode of the Birdman ride, we had Jersey Jade on. I know a lot of people in the audience love themselves from Jersey Jade, but we had Jersey Jade on. Apparently, she got threats. She's gotten harassment. There's been things to happen to Jersey Jade from that week broadcast, folks. My heart goes out to Jersey Jade because, she's always been a fan of the Birdman. She's always enjoyed the Birdman ride. And, she just gets maliciously attacked. So Jersey Jade, she's going to be a guest. She's not signing up for, full-time co-hosting. But she's just, she'll come on when she feels comfortable coming on the ride. Great
Birdman,
Taboo. Great Taboo. Welcome to the Birdman ride.
are you okay?
Yeah,
I brought
you
some
see
Band-Aids.
that?
You just got attacked. You got attacked by a fucking 12-year-old with fucking a little mustache.
I got attacked by a meth addict.
Are you all right?
Taboo, did you see that?
Dude, honestly,
Revolt.
that guy was wired. He was on you like a little pit bull, and you couldn't shake him.
I don't know. I don't know what that was.
I think he's gonna be somebody to I think he's gonna be somebody to fucking reckon with.
Yeah,
dude,
he fucking showed up.
I know talent. I know talent and plain simple. I mean, I used to fucking recruit talent and shit. I got my eye on this guy. Dude.
Taboo. I mean,
you're the great Birdman.
Joe?
You came in with me, and this guy was on you. He just kept on elbowing you, and you tried to get him off.
He jumped in the car, and he was just fucking, a meth down.
He jumped in the car,
like,
attacked
Jesus, bro.
you like you fucking.
I'm on the fucking
like
clock.
you owed him money. Like, hey, I ain't paid for my fare, motherfucker. Get my money back. Dude, you didn't pay for nothing. Well, I'm taking your money. Dude, he attacked you.
Yeah. I mean, listen.
Damn,
Birdman,
he was on you.
Listen, Birdman is, when I was in the wasteland, I was a little more ruthless. Birdman last year, I was a little more aggressive. I might have said a lot of things to a lot of people. I don't remember any of it.
Oh,
You know,
your
so these
past is coming
people
back
that
to haunt you.
yeah, these are past. This is my past. So I don't know. It's fine. I guess it's finally catching up to me, Taboo. It's about goddamn time.
Someone contacted me. Okay, I'm not gonna say who. They contacted me. And they said they sent you a message.
Whoa.
Yep. So,
What are they gonna
have
say?
you huh?
What are they gonna say to the Burn Man?
They want you to read it. It might be I'm sorry. It might be I love you. I don't know. Might be I hate you. Do you owe them money? I don't know.
Why don't they come? You know what, Taboo? Why don't you tell them, come on the live and tell me? All right, because I'm tired of that shit.
Well, I think they want you to read it.
No, Burn can't do that.
So,
you know, I got a new
have you
guy
done
behind. I got a new guy running the show now, Eric. He's pretty good, Taboo. I might help. You know, lend him to Turnbuckle Talk.
So who's this Hobo Joe, man? He came out of nowhere.
He was methed out. I don't know who the fuck he was. Listen, bro, I don't know what type of people are in revolt. I mean, who's monitoring this shit?
There's somebody behind there. Dude, honestly, I sat back and I watched. It's like, that kid caught my eye. It's like, holy fuck. Dude,
yeah.
new talent comes every time, man. Jimmy G. He got the stuff, man, does he?
Yeah, Jimmy G, book it. If you're watching this, Jimmy G, book the match, man.
Oh crap. I think today went really well. As far as the War Eagle is concerned, the kid's moving on up. He got out of the castle in the sky, and he's moving on up. He's grown up. The little kid, you know, fucking War Eagle, Jared Thornton.
Yeah.
Not so little anymore. Growing up. I'm about ready to cry. Shed a tear point.
He's becoming a main eventer. He's becoming a main eventer.
He's becoming a man. I'm proud of him. Now I want to tell everybody right now, live stream. Have I ever carried the fucking Birdman's bags before? Yes, I have. A couple times. He didn't ask me. I grabbed them. You know why? Because all them motherfuckers, they all wanted to shun me. He was the only friend I had here. When I was at the Great Castle in the Sky with him when I first met him. And he told me he'd help me out. So I grabbed his bags.
No,
yes, I have.
Birdman wouldn't ask
I grabbed your bags
to do
before.
that. You know, Birdman.
I grabbed them.
Yeah, if we're talking, you know, OOC guys, you know, Birdman and Taboo were boys in the back. I mean, that was just us.
Dude, you're my first friend. That's why I've always held a special place for you.
Yeah, you know, the same likewise, Taboo. Likewise. You know, that's always how it's been.
And dude, we're in a different place now. And it's awesome. We get to ride together again. And you know what?
Yeah.
You need to turn the page. Turn the page on the guy in the castle. Let him go.
There's a new horizon. There's a new horizon here.
There is. We're in a different place now.
I'm looking forward to, you know, really just, you know, and Jimmy G knows I just want to be a mid card. You know, I want to kind of just do my thing. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be, you know, I'm trying to be a mid card heel. I mean, that's always been my aspiration in this game. You know that. And, you know, that's kind of where I want to be in the game.
Starting to slow down? Well, I think your problems are coming for you before you slow down. You have this kid that just ran in a car and just bit you. Just kept on biting. You couldn't get him out of the car until he left. You tried to kick him out. He kept coming back. I think the kid's going to be somebody.
I think he already is somebody.
I don't know him. Never seen him before.
Yeah, I think he already has a name.
He can say that. He can say that bullshit to me. He can say, "Who are you? Who are you? You're nobody. You're nobody." You know what? I have 4 kids. Okay, and I had the oldest boy. He talked to me just like that. Okay,
Well, I
because
gotta say this, Taboo.
I trained assholes, plain and simple. 2 were wrestlers, and they were assholes, and I trained them. So seen it all before, man.
Taboo, I
I wrote
gotta
the
say
book on it.
this, man. You know, he wants to say he's from CWF. Yeah, no shit, fuckhead. Every asshole that plays this game is from CWF, and you all went on your knees and sucked off the king. So go fuck yourself. All right?
Man, everybody who goes there, I'll be honest here, not talking bad about the king or nothing like that. Everybody goes there is wired funny. We're all wired because we think we're brought in. I mean, he just looks for people. He does. He looks for people, and he found me, and he brought me in the game. I really appreciate what he did for me. And then he tries to make you exclusive, to him because he helped bring you up. And then you got to learn how to separate yourself from the game. You got to learn how to, you know, just certain things you have to learn that they don't teach you. You got to learn it for yourself. You got to learn when to quit. And what am I going to say? I'm going to say the game is rough. I mean, I never had to deal with this kind of stuff before because I was just a wrestler. We never had to do promos. And I feel alive. I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad Jimmy G let me in, And I think you need to turn the page on the Great Council in the Sky. Both of us do. Not talk about it. Let that be a far past. And there's a new threat. That kid's a new threat to you.
Whoa.
He is. He's a new threat. Dude, I can see it. I can see it now. That kid's a threat.
Well,
Will that kid be a champion here in Revolt? 100%. Tag team or something. That guy he's got my eye. It reminds me of John Cena. Reminds me of a John Cena coming in, but more wired up.
I saw
Jimmy G doesn't have taken.
I saw a
fire.
homeless. I saw a hobo methed out screaming in my ear. I'm like trying to drive a car. I got War Eagle fucking taking shots. I mean, I don't know what the fuck I signed up for with this whole Revolt Wrestling Birdman ride, but it's a fucking cesspool.
This is clean. No, it's your past coming to get you. That's what it is. This is a clean place. I love this place. God, this is one of the best places. I'm in 5 E-Feds right now, and I'm not going to rank them.
Five
But
E-Feds. Why would you wait? What are you doing, Taboo? You're getting balls deep in the game.
Dude, I got wrapped up
I
in it.
got this place and a goddamn Filipino place that if I show up, I could get a ladyboy for a night.
Oh, anyways, talking about Filipino. I thought the what do you call it was going to come on. I thought the Masked Chef was going to come on.
Yeah, same. Him and I talked. He was gonna jump on. He had some shit. He wanted to say.
But it's probably 9 o'clock right there in the morning right now. 9 or 10 is in the morning, so he's there like 12 hours behind us or 11 hours ahead of us.
Oh, Matt Chef, if he can't, that's why I told him, he's always welcomed on. He has the link. He could always hop on. I mean, the guy's a hell of a talent. He's someone that I actually am grateful for that I met in this game. He reminds me of Kane from Kung Fu.
Yeah,
but he's pretty cool, man.
he does.
What's
next for it? What's next for the Burn Man here in the fucking Revolt Wrestling?
That's Jimmy G. Jimmy G has full control of the Burn. I'm Revolt exclusive. Jimmy G has
You're
complete
exclusive.
control. I signed the goddamn dotted line before I signed up to this fucking piece of shit. I'm a Revolt exclusive. All right.
That's awesome. I'm glad we're riding together again. Back in the car with you. You're driving. I'm your map guy. We're gonna get lost.
Yeah, I got offers to other places. VPW tried to book the Birdman, but they could go fuck themselves. If anybody can, it's VPW. But I see what what other 5 federations are you in, Taboo?
All right. I'm in DWE, Dynasty Wrestling Entertainment. I'm in Faces of Death Wrestling. I'm in Powerhouse Wrestling, Nonstop Promo Wrestling, and right now, Revolt. So, yeah, heavy schedule. I did six what do you call it? Videos yesterday. And whoever says, oh, you get a video out in 5 minutes or 2 minutes. No, I spent 2 hours on that crap because I messed up and all that stuff like that. So it happens.
Oh, why don't you just focus on Revolt there, Taboo? I mean,
I'm
jumping
helping
around?
out. Man, I think this is just training for me. So I'm just helping out and helping people out, and then when comes time to slow them down, I'll slow them down. But my main focus is Revolt. If I had to pick one, it'd be Revolt.
Revolt Wrestling.
So I want to ask you a question.
Let's hear it.
Did you make up for Randy Wilson yet, or you got till 11 o'clock?
I mean, I said my apology in the beginning of the video.
See, I missed it.
I did the whole point to the air. I don't know.
You know what?
I don't know if they want. I don't know what else they want.
I think you got till 11 o'clock, so you can do a video. You can do a video just before 11 o'clock. So I think you got till midnight. Actually, I think you got till 11:59. But I say you just do a video and you just do it on your own and you do your thing, and you just acknowledge him and let it be done. Give you time to think about it.
I mean, Jimmy G's on the fence about firing my ass.
He gonna fire you. I think
he's not happy with the way things, with my shit. He's not.
Your match is fantastic. You guys did great. I mean, it was a neck and neck. It was neck and neck. So good job. I didn't judge you as a great taboo because if the great taboo would have judged you, I would have give you the win. I judge you as Donnie Cotterman. Okay, non-biased.
I mean, if that's what you guys want me to talk about pegging people, and then you say you want wrestling. So I don't know what the fuck you assholes want. All right.
Well, I mean, what they're talking about is like, all right, say me and you are going at it right now. Man, I'm gonna fucking take his hammer, or I'm gonna take his shove this up your ass. I'm gonna, drag your eyes out. I'm gonna rip them out, and there's no wrestling in it. There's no like, hey, Birdman, when I get you in the ring, I'm gonna throw you right in the turnbuckle.
That's right.
And I'm gonna go ahead and suplex you 3 times.
Say one fucking thing. That drunk asshole didn't say one thing about wrestling. All right, he didn't say one goddamn move. He didn't say one thing about a goddamn match. All right, he did a fucking straight shoot, and you sons of bitches want to give that son of a bitch the W?
Oh, stop. How much time you got? 1 minute? You kick me out of the car?
I got 2 minutes. I got 2 minutes there, Taboo.
All right. Well,
Taboo, thanks for coming on, man. I hope Turnbuckle Talk goes back to its original roots, where it's you talking about toys and fucking wrestling, and not
nobody wanted to hear about the toys. Nobody wanted to hear about the toys, man.
What?
Nobody wanted to hear about the toys. Serious. Nobody cared. I tried already. Nobody cared. They all wanted to hear just the wrestling, AI and this and that. They want wrestling.
AI.
So. Oh, AI and wrestling. AI. We talked about it. We had a whole section on that. And it went well. AI and wrestling. AI and music. What do you think? Where's the business going?
Why not just play 2K at this point? Why not we just do what Jay Sizzle thought and fucking do 2K with promos? There you go.
Remember, he brought that up. And said it was too expensive. And they're already doing it now. About fucking 6 months later, they're doing it now.
It's too expensive because he would have to hire someone to do it. But you know, there's the whole 2K leagues, man. There's people already doing it.
Well, my friend, I'm going to jump out. I say you go ahead and you think about it, and then you do your thing tonight on Revolt Wrestling. And then, like I said, that person wanted to talk to you.
Something, man.
Cut something.
Yeah, I'll shoot something, man.
Just give him what he wants. Let be done.
Yeah.
All right, it's 9:01.
Turn the page, you know.
Turn the page. Give him what he wants and eat the shit.
Let's turn
So-
the goddamn page.
Everyone, it's Great Taboo. I'm getting off because it's time. He's stopping the car.
Well, folks, that was the Great Taboo. I'm surprised people don't give a shit about his toys. He restores shit. He makes shit. He's pretty fucking talented. You fucking marks don't even know how to fucking wipe your own ass. All right, so you should be a little grateful that this talented man gives a fuck about talking to you. Back to you, Fadden. You know, I gotta say one thing's for goddamn sure. Hobo Joe, you got yourself a match, you son of a bitch. And the burn man's gonna look forward to beating the fuck out of your ass. Cause I have no goddamn who you are. Randall Wilson, you know, you got me. Alright, Dark Angel. You finally got me, you son of a bitch. And you know, I'm glad you got revenge for your wife at Walmart. I will always be answering for those sins, Randall Wilson, but you know what? End of the day, Dark Angel, the better man goddamn won. So, you know, I'll give you all your goddamn fucking video. You know, make sure you show to the goddamn world. Hobo Joe, you know, man, listen, bro. We'll fucking tear the house down. All right, we'll go fucking hardcore match. All right, anything goes, hobo style, motherfucker. Okay. And let's see how that works out for you. Okay. But yeah, this has been. Hold on, we got someone. Yo, Eric, you need to fix these comments. Like, Burn Man up and did his apologies, and the sum. Maybe we have some matches on the Burn Man next show. I don't know what you guys want. Eric, you really gotta be quick with those comments, bro. You can't be delaying that shit, man. You still got a lot to learn, kid. We'll talk after the show. All right. We're gonna have a nice All right, guys. This is the Burn Man Ride. 3 minutes over. I think it was an all right show. I mean, I'm going to give the car back to James. But, yeah, my shift's done.
No. All right, what I miss? Eric, next week I do want you to, I'll talk to you afterwards. I do want to get you comfortable doing a sign off or how to do that, but pretty good show. I don't know what comments you missed. I was watching from the other room. Did get in trouble for sharing out the link to certain people. Other people did see the link. Some were close to joining, and some interesting people were sent the link. Some I wish I could go back and not do it on, but yeah. See, look, Randy, and Burnman both had some heat that people thought were nuclear. They came out earlier today on the Turnbuckle Talk X Revolt. It was a combination show. It wasn't necessarily Turnbuckle Talk. It was a collaboration. And Burnman and Randy Wilson kind of squashed the beef. So it'd be very interesting if more people could do that, where, hey, we all think we're good at trash talking. Why not come on air and spill the beans instead of doing the weird, like, politicking and like pretending to be offended to get people canceled when literally like a month ago you did the most vile thing on air. Like, if you're going to play the game as a heel, you probably shouldn't be trying to politic. I know the magic spell of OOC and IC is very, like, rampant in this game, but, like, there's other ways to play the game. But that's my 2 cents on the thing. Check out later in the week. We have the Promo Battle Bowl with a lot of big matches. 6-man tag team championship match. We'll crown that a 6-man elimination chamber match for the hybrid championship. We got 3 big bowl matches: the Great Taboo versus Colby the Great, the Brain versus the Prophecy, the King, Mac Milley, and then main eventing Franklin Benjamin versus Johnny Newhaven. So tune into that. And yeah, if you're watching after the fact, you made it this far, drop a comment. I think it helps. So till next time, this has been the Burn Man's Ride.
Yeah, this is the Great Taboo. This is the Burn Man's Ride. Yeah.